Live from the Bob Levy Broadcast Center, overlooking the Toms River, it's time to get up, get out, do something. Wake up with Jeremy Grunin. Be a part of the show, 732-505-1160. News Talk Radio WOBM AM 1160 and 1310. Listen online at WOBMAM.com.
Good morning and wake up, and welcome back to Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin. I am Phil Brilliant, substituting for Jeremy today. It is 6:11. It is 56 degrees in beautiful downtown Toms River. It is time to get up, get out, and do something. Please remember to join the conversation at 732-505-1160. And I am joined here this morning by my friend, Clair Bojus from the Creative Basket and Devil Brownies. Good morning, Clair.
Good morning, Phil. How are you?
Good, good. We were already talking this morning that this is late for you, huh?
Oh, almost.
Almost late.
Yes.
But so, Clair, how long do we know each other?
Oh, many years.
Many years. I think like 94.
Probably, yes.
Yeah, probably
right.
back in 94. I
how
joined
old
the
is
Ocean
Sarah?
County. Sarah is 18.
So 19, because you joined the year prior.
A year prior. Look at that. So
yes, so 19 years.
Yeah. So we've been together. I've seen you grow businesses and enjoy life here in Toms River. Right. So I always tease you, where I was just teasing you about your accent. You're like, what accent? So tell us a little about yourself, about how you ended up in Toms River, and what got you started with the Creative Basket, which was your first company.
That's a whole lot of questions.
Yes. You can take them one at a time if you'd like.
Right. Well, we moved as a family from North Jersey to Toms River 30-something years ago. And in that time, I had purchased a franchise for gift baskets.
Right.
And after a year, it tanked. But I decided I could keep the baskets going myself because I wanted to do different things. Come to find out I had a little creative touch.
Yes, you do.
And wasn't aware of it prior to that. So, I switched names of the business and became the Creative Basket and continued. And we started slowly, but have built it over the years.
And you've really pretty much operated Creative Basket mostly out of your house.
I did.
Because I do remember once climbing over baskets and boxes to go get something in the back of the garage once.
Yes.
And because you have always also been a very active member of the community in different organizations.
Yes.
What organizations?
Too many to remember even. The most recent was the American Cancer Society. Mm-hmm. My friend ran the walk in Point Pleasant, so I did that with her for 10 years, but prior, plus I helped with other things for the Cancer Society, wherever was needed.
Right.
And then also, too, the most recent was at least 10 years for, if not more, for the Joan Valentine House in Point Pleasant. And of course, life has become very, very busy.
I know you have a house full of grandchildren.
I do,
which is awesome. Four,
and they're just lovely.
And how old are they now?
Ella will be 9. Oh no, pardon me. Ella is 9. Will be 10. Cara will be 8 next week. Michael is 5. Will be 6 in September. And our little baby Joseph just turned 2 last week. Yeah.
Unbelievable. And I know Claire is not only a friend, but was a client too. It's like the hair club for men. When she was expanding her house to accommodate her growing family, I removed the oil tank at your property.
Yes, you did.
Many moons ago.
Many years ago.
Many years ago.
Yes.
So we have worked together in many different situations and areas. Uh-huh. And I remember as a friend in different situations, I would come over your house and you would give me a brownie because you used to make these brownies that were unbelievable.
Uh-huh.
And I won't give away the special and secret ingredients. But it was always like, wow, these are really good. You should sell these.
Oh, thank you.
You should do something with these.
And eventually I did.
You did?
Yes. And my Maureen and I, my daughter is Maureen, and she and I decided at some point to go into business with the Brownies because thankfully lots of people like yourself were saying you should sell these.
Yeah, you missed it earlier. We were talking about the fact that I have zero willpower. And so there is a tray of brownies sitting in front of me here, which I've put on the side so I don't stare at the whole time, because I know exactly what I'm going to get myself into. And they are delicious.
And it's a variety for you.
A variety pack, too.
Yes. I didn't label them, so it's a surprise for you.
A surprise variety. Well, so last week, someone from the Ocean County Votech was here, the culinary arts program. They brought a cheesecake.
Oh, nice.
And I held my willpower. I did not take a taste of it.
Until?
But I don't, no, not until. I actually was great. Today, I don't think I'm going to be able to do that because your devil brownies are delicious and I know exactly what I'm doing. We're going to have to go to break. But when we come back from break, I want to talk about how you ended up taking that business from your kitchen oven into the industrial park and where you are today. And the question of how many brownies do you sell a year? We'll be back in a moment.
Everything you need to know about the Jersey Shore. This is Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin. News Talk Radio, WOBM AM 1160 and 1310. Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin. News Talk Radio, WOBM AM 1160, 1310 and WOBMAM.com.
Good morning and welcome back. It is 6:20 in the morning here at Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin, and I forgot to give the answer to the question before 6 o'clock when I could not remember the movie with Burt Reynolds when it was the pros versus cons football game. It was The Longest Yard. And Zach and I remembered after we went to break, and then, of course, Jeremy had to text me that I forgot The Longest Yard. But anyway, we are here this morning talking to Clair Bojus of the Creative Basket and Devil Brownies, business that she started here in downtown Toms River. And when we went to break, we talked about the fact that she went from her kitchen oven to the industrial park. And I threw a question out to her that she was like, no, I don't know how many brownies we make in a year. But, tell us a little bit about, so how you made them make the break from the house to the industrial park. What was the breaking point there? And then, how many brownies do you make?
We'll start with moving from the business from my house, which was the Creative Basket. And we create custom baskets for any occasion. And we ship nationwide.
Right.
In 2007, Maureen and I decided, we would move ahead with the brownie baking business because we had lots of people saying, if only you would sell these.
Yep.
The reason lots of people were saying it, aside from friends and family, was when companies did a lot of business with me throughout the year or at the holidays, I would thank them with trays of these brownies because I didn't know what else to do for them so their staff could share.
Oh, great idea.
Who knew?
Yeah.
This was not anything other than a thank you. So over the years, the staffs at different places would say, well, where can we buy these? Or, how can we get these? So eventually, my Maureen and I, she was graduating from her job at the time because she now had 2 babies. So we just discussed it and decided that we would bake the brownies as a business. And we did it 2 years from home until we got a little larger, and we had managed to contact QVC, who are very interested in having the brownies on their website as a start. And so for that reason, we needed a commercial kitchen.
Okay.
This is when we found our terrific place at 1575 Route 37 West. We're unit number 11. And it is the Toms River, Manchester border. And we've been there ever since. So that was in 2009.
It's funny, I can throw a rock to your building from my office.
More or less.
You're just right on the other side of the fence there. You're like right there. Now, do people ever walk in?
We have some walk-in traffic. However, mostly people call and order, and then we have it ready for pickup for them. Or we ship nationwide.
Right.
So we also have a very active website and that's nationwide delivery also.
And what's that website address?
The website is devilbrownies.com.
That's pretty easy to remember.
Yes.
Devilbrownies.com. I like that. Now, I'm sure, with QVC, but also just in the fact that you're selling food.
Right.
Brownies.
Yes.
Have you gotten a new education into health requirements and food requirements? And I know every time we talk about allergies and all these different things that you need to be concerned with on labels.
Yes. We yes to all of those.
Yeah.
We do have allergen statements on the brownies, on the packaging.
Right.
On boxes of brownies also, because we box them or we sell them individually. When they're individually wrapped and sealed, there is no allergen statement on, other than we'll let you know if it's a devil brownie just made with devil's food and the normal caramel and chocolate chips included, or is it peanut butter brownie, which of course speaks for itself.
Right.
And so on and so forth. We have walnut, we have pecan, of course peanut butter, coconut. What's the other one? We put a lot of marshmallows and chocolate chips and caramel in. We call it Rocky Road. We also have just a marshmallow brownie. So
everybody this morning at 6:25 who's having their cup of coffee is now sitting there going, I made poached eggs this morning. I could be having a devil brownie.
Thank you.
Because that sounds like it hits every food group. I think that would be the better way to go.
Oh, it is.
Yes. And we were talking a little bit off air about the fact that you have to have your taste testers. You have to make sure that everything works out. And when we come back from this news break, I want to talk a little bit about, because you and I have talked about this before, about how you come up with new flavors and how you know what, excuse the phrase, sticks in the brownie and what doesn't. And when we come back from the break, we will talk about that. But please remember, join the conversation, 732-505-1160. Be back in a moment.
Wake up with Jeremy Grunin. News Talk Radio, WOBM AM 1160 and 1310. Live from Town Square Towers at the heart of the Jersey Shore. Wake up with Jeremy Grunin. Get up, get out, do something. Join the conversation. 732-505-1160. News Talk Radio, WOBM AM 1160 and 1310. Listen online at WOBMAM.com.
Good morning and welcome back to Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin. I am Phil Brilliant, guest hosting for Jeremy. It is 6:33, so it is time to get up, get out of bed, get dressed, get off to work, get off to school. Hopefully my daughter Sarah is now up and getting ready to go to school so we don't make our 13th late of the school year. And it is 56 degrees in downtown Toms River, and I am joined here this morning by the lovely Clair Bojus of the Creative Basket and Devil Brownies. And we're talking brownies, and for the record, I have not eaten one yet, for all of you who do want to know if I've eaten one yet. But I have been considering ripping open the wrap and seeing, even though, because I have not eaten breakfast yet. That's always the debate in the morning when I come here. Do you eat before you come or eat after? And usually I just never have time to eat. So when we went to the break, we talked about how you come up with new flavors.
We do taste testing, and I'm my own best taste tester. Yeah. We started out with 2 brownies. Actually, it was the one, the devil's food.
Right.
And then we decided, well, everything was becoming dark chocolate. So how would we create this dark chocolate? So we put extra cocoa in the mix.
Are you giving away trade secrets?
That's how we did it. Of course, it was how much and so on and so forth. And then we now have a total of 8 brownies. So we went from the 2 to we created all the other ones, the walnut, the pecan.
What's an ingredient that does not blend well with brownies that failed the cooking test? Is there anything?
We tried a lot with fruit because we thought thought that would be great, like raspberries in the dark chocolate.
Right.
And so we had peach, and we tried a lot of ways, but we couldn't get it to where we thought it was the proper taste, the proper texture, because we need our brownies to travel.
Right.
Because we ship nationwide. So we needed them not to arrive in a mess.
Pile of gook.
A pile of gook.
Pile of gook.
Yes.
And when you say they travel, so you can buy a single brownie, a small box of brownies. How do you sell them?
We sell them, well, of course, a single brownie.
Yeah.
We also sell them in half dozens, and we can ship a half dozen because they're gift box, and then or a dozen, or we go up from there. If it's a local company and they want 4 or 5 dozen on a platter, we can do that.
Right.
Or even a dozen on a platter, we can certainly do that. We use the brownies for almost every occasion. Instead of flowers, if I can say that.
Kenny's here tomorrow. It's okay.
For condolences, we send brownies. We use them for all kinds of gifts, anything you can think of. Thank you gifts, namely.
Right.
We use the brownies for favors for weddings. We use them for favors for showers, babies, anything you need a favor for. And we platter them, we box them, anything you can think of.
Now, is there any place locally we can buy them other than at the brownie shop?
No.
No, okay.
It's just us.
Just there, okay.
Yes.
Now, do you ever have anybody walk in and say, I just want one brownie?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
They have a cup of coffee in their left hand and they want the brownie in their right hand?
They wonder why I don't sell milk as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You definitely need milk with those brownies.
You do.
They are very good. And so together we have been in the Ocean County Business Association for at least 19 years, we figured out. I know you are one of the originals. Somewhere back in the late 80s, right?
It was. Actually, I had started the gift basket business in 1987. And at the time, you could become a member of the Ocean County Business Association with a sponsor.
Right.
And Dennis Cerrone was my friend, and he's the one who said, you need to be in this business group. And that was 1986, I think. Oh, 88.
88. And I know for me, it's helped me build several businesses over time with referrals. And I'm sure for you, it's your phone call away.
I'm a phone call away, and they are the only group I belong to anymore because they're the ones that you need to be with. Right. Is Ocean County Business Association. Wonderful group of people, and lots of them are good friends over the years because now it's more of a 30
friendship.
Years.
Yeah. And then it's got to be, I'm trying to think, I was president in 2005, so it's got to be somewhere around 2002 that we started Caring for Children.
Oh, right. Caring for Children is the charity that I run it now, have done for many years through the Ocean County Business Association. We collect money. I collect money from the members who are very generous, and I purchase toys and food for needy families in the Ocean County area. Sadly, it's just around Christmas time, Thanksgiving, Christmas, but at least it's something. And at this point, we now have graduated to where a group of the members decided, let's run a golf outing,
right,
where we collect. This is the third year. I don't know what they garnered this year. However, it was $20,000 last year. So lots more families benefited from the membership of the Ocean County Business Association.
It's great. I mean, it's an organization that's really more of a referral-based organization, but once a year, the philanthropic side comes out, and we give back, and it is phenomenal. It is. And the amount of toys that are spread out through the children of Ocean County who don't have toys. Yes. It is great to see. So that is a great lead-in to this is a great opportunity where we hand you off the Jeremy Grunin Magic Wand, and you can use that wand, unlimited resources, unlimited money to make a change here in the community or abroad. What would you do with the magic wand today, Claire?
Wow. a huge thing, I think, in this land of plenty, there should not be any hunger. It's always a shock to me, that there's hunger in this wonderful land. So I think homelessness is another area where people shouldn't be without a home.
Yep.
So those are two areas, hunger and homelessness, that I would definitely fix if I had unlimited resources.
Yeah, two great areas that I think we try to pay attention to, and we try to really help, but it's something that we need a lot more people to get on board and a lot more people to help out those who are in need.
Absolutely. And again, it's always a shock to me that there's so much of it. And it's just even in this area. Even
in our backyard, we see it every day. So with that, Claire, I do appreciate you joining us this morning. Please let us know, how do we find you?
You find me at the phone number, 732-503-4428. And that is for the gift baskets, which we ship nationwide and deliver locally, or for the brownies, which you're welcome to pick them up. We deliver, and we ship nationwide.
And the website for the brownies?
devilbrownies.com.
Awesome. Claire, thank you very much for joining us this morning. It's great seeing you. We'll be back in a moment.